only thing that stays consistent is the grind. Keep on grinding.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a jewelry video that was requested by the viewers of this channel. By the way, I'm so happy to know that the videos that I've put out in the past in regards to jewelry, sizing, and stuff like that has been amazing for you guys. That's what I wanted to accomplish when I started this channel and started talking about jewelry. And I'm glad I was able to accomplish that, and I'm glad those videos are still helping you. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not it's safe for you to take your gold jewelry into a swimming pool.
Hell no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no.
Not much more can be said in regards to luxury other than somebody hanging out in a swimming pool wearing their gold jewelry, right? That's like everybody's dream. When you buy that chain, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to be hanging out in the pool in Miami with it. But then when it comes down to you actually getting there, you're probably like, oh, do I really want to risk putting it in there? I heard that it could ruin it. We're going to break it down today. You have lots of different gold jewelry. This is 10 karat gold. This is a Daniel Jewelry Inc. bracelet that I got. Absolutely phenomenal Cuban link. Love it, love it, love it. Wear it every single day, all the time. These two chains here, I got a long time ago from Jaxxon, and these are 14 karat. Jaxxon likes to say on his videos, last I checked, that he does not do 10 karat gold.
One thing, they're all solid and they're all 14 karat gold. I don't have 10 karat and I don't have hollow. Thing about me, I'm not hating on if you're wearing silver, if you're wearing 18, 10 karat, 14 karat, 9 karat. I don't really care. Now, to me personally, if something is less than half, it's 41.7, 41.6, depending on who you're asking, but we're gonna go with the benefit of the doubt here. 41.7% pure gold is what's in that piece of jewelry. To me, that's low. That is low. You only have 41% pure gold. The other alloys run the risk of oxidizing, the tarnishment. So over a year, I'm not saying 1, 2 years, maybe 5, 10 years, you're wearing your chain and now it starts, getting black, turning colors. It's because those other alloys are starting to work against you with your jewelry.
He doesn't like the fact that there's less than 50% gold in something that's 10 karat or under. You even have 8 karat pieces. The United Kingdom uses 8 karat pieces very often when they make their jewelry.
I would personally rather someone buy a solid gold item that is 2 millimeters compared to a hollow item that is 4 millimeters, because you're gonna get more durability out of that 2 millimeter compared to a hollow item. Same concept goes with 10 karat gold. It is the bottom of the barrel, the absolute starter. It is cheap because there's not as much gold content compared to that 14, 18, 22 karat. So you get it for cheaper, especially with gold pricing right now. And also because gold is heavier than the other alloys that's mixed in, it's going to weigh less compared to a 14 karat, 18 karat version. So it's gonna weigh less, and the price per gram, the value on it is cheaper. So overall, it's going to be less expensive. I say that because I personally would rather have or recommend someone to buy a 10 karat item than an overpriced gold plated or vermeil item that you're gonna buy over and over because it keeps fading and wearing off. So might as well go with something that has some actual gold in it and go with the 10 karat.
Now, as I mentioned, this has less than 50% gold. This 14 karat has more than 50% gold. So Jaxxon feels safer in regards to that. Should you feel safer? Is it that big a deal? We're gonna talk about it right now. Keep in mind this video is sponsored by Mueller Sports, but we're gonna talk more about them later. When you buy gold jewelry, they don't necessarily give you 24 karat gold, which is the highest purity, because it's too soft. You can certainly get it made. It's going to cost you like an arm, a leg, a kidney, and whatever. But let me tell you, you're going to damage it. Regular gold, 24 karat gold, it's got a hardness to it, but it can't take a beating. And so to make it cheaper, to make it more durable, people will add alloys to the gold, right? I'm not a jeweler, but this is pretty common knowledge. They add things like nickel, copper, or whatever to the jewelry. Different alloys, different metals, add it to the gold in order to make the gold harder. I, for one, am very happy that I don't own any 24 karat gold because I feel like it would just get damaged in regards to my lifestyle. With these, I can wear these while I'm training. I bang them around all the time and they look, if I just shine them up, they would look as new again. And so I'm very happy with that. In regards to taking them into chlorine, it's not the gold that will get damaged if you take them into the chlorine. It will be the alloys, the other metals. So for example, if you were to take a copper bracelet and put it into, which you can buy on Temu, Amazon, or whatever, some cheap garbage, it might have a 14 karat plating on it, and underneath that it's copper, for example. If you take that into a swimming pool, it's going to corrode. In like probably 20 minutes, you're gonna see green start forming on it. It's gonna start to decay before your eyes. That's because the alloys are not as strong as gold chemically. Chemically, gold can handle like every acid on earth without getting damaged, but not those other alloys. So when you dip this into chlorinated pool, no matter what carat it is, those other alloys have the potential of getting damaged. We're over here talking about the health of your jewelry because that's very important. But what's even more important than the health of your jewelry is your health in general. You want to make sure you're as healthy as possible. And these days, people are getting blood clots for no reason. You guys got to be careful out there. Not really sure why that blood clot thing is happening, but a lot of people unfortunately getting strokes, blood clots, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can help to avoid this in your life by using things like the revived compression technology by Mueller. This will literally force blood flow. If you have a very inactive lifestyle due to your job maybe being at home, at a computer desk or something like that, you can totally avoid these issues and circulate that blood hardcore by using the revived compression technology. Protect yourself. Now, if you're inactive, it's going to help you. But if you're overly active or just active in general, you have a very active lifestyle, you also need recovery. You may be at less risk of a blood clot, but your body's going to be worn out, beat up to the point where you may not even notice it, but you might start to get tired, fatigued, pain in your feet, pain in your legs. You can totally avoid that with the revived compression technology that Mueller Sports has given us. Check out their website. They have tons of stuff beyond the Revive, but this is a product that I personally use every single day, and I would recommend it to anybody who wants to better their health, better their life, and live more every day. So feel free to check them out. We got a link in the description that will offer a discount on this product, and thank you, Mueller Sports, for sponsoring this video. Now, have I been in chlorine with these? I have. I absolutely have. I was not afraid. I'm not telling you to do that, but I was not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
And I never had any problems. I knew I wasn't going to be hanging out in the pool for 8 hours. I knew that these weren't going to be soaking in that chlorinated water for 8 hours. And so I felt comfortable with that. Afterwards, you take a shower, you wash them off. You can use soap, you can not use soap, you can just let the water rinse over it. But I would use soap, wash them off, and you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. That's been my experience. Now, if you were to hang out in this all day in a pool, if you're a lifeguard and you're in the water all day, or if the pool is heavily chlorinated, certainly there's more of a chance of there being damage. So it depends on the amount of chlorine that's in the pool. Some pools you walk in and your eyes start to burn before you even hit the water. And then other pools, it's perfectly fine. It smells like regular water. So in that case, you really don't have anything to worry about because it's diluted enough. One thing that can happen for sure is the gold plating. Pretty much all jewelry that you buy is going to have a gold plating over it. For example, when I bought this 10 karat, there was an 18 karat finish on it, I believe. And that lasted for a couple of weeks. But like I said, I washed these and beat them up a lot. And so that ended up getting worn off pretty quick. Now there's no 18 karat plating on it. The color is still magnificent on this for a 10 karat piece. It's not pale, it's deep, beautiful. It rivals the 14 karat, honestly, in my opinion. I don't have to worry about that plating coming off anymore. If you want to maintain your plating as long as possible, don't bring it into a pool. That's going to certainly affect it in an adverse way. But can you bring these into a pool without an issue? I would say you absolutely can, in my personal opinion. Again, it depends on the water. It depends on the quality of your jewelry. Is it a higher carat, more gold? Is it a lesser carat? What can happen if you bring it into a pool? Over time, over a long time, I would say, the alloys will start to break down. You can have corroding, you can have green on it. The links can actually become brittle because the alloys that are keeping it together are becoming degraded. They're breaking down. And so it can actually literally become brittle. So if you take it into a pool once or twice, if you happen to see some like oxidation, you can polish that off. But what you can't polish off is the degradation of the actual alloys themselves, the microscopic damages that you can't see within the metal. That's what you can't get rid of. So should you take a chance? I feel like if you want to say, yeah, I went into a pool, wore my jewelry, had a great time, enjoyed my life, had all the best things in the world with me when I was hanging out in that pool in Miami, yeah, I think you can. I don't think you really have to worry about it. I just wouldn't leave it soaking in chlorinated water for a long period of time. And I wouldn't do it year over year over year. You have to choose your battles. If you go to a pool by yourself, take your gold off, right? But if you want to go to a pool with your family and friends around, you want to look your best, this gives you confidence, or you want to be able to enjoy it, because that's why we have jewelry, right? It's to be able to enjoy, it's to be able to look at, for other people to look at and appreciate. Well, choose your battles. If you're hanging out with your friends and family, keep it on. If you're by yourself, or it's just you and your girlfriend, or you and your wife, or whatever, and you don't feel like you need to flex, then take it off. It's gonna add to longevity. Do you need to be neurotic about it? No. If you get a quality piece of jewelry, you don't need to be neurotic about it, in my opinion. It's gonna hold up very, very well. So I really don't think you have to worry about it at all. You have to choose your battles. You have to be careful with the things that you care about. But if it's well made and if you don't abuse it too often, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys have any experience with your jewelry getting damaged by chlorinated water? Please let us know. Every comment will help the next person. If all my information is wrong, if all my experience is wrong, you can save somebody by leaving a comment and helping them determine what to do. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.